The race session is at Red Bull Ring Grand Prix Circuit in Spielberg, Austria. The wind speed is 7 km/h from the north-northeast. Kraka is P1. Nyack from Australia is second. V. Cracer from Australia is P3. Lee Rogers from England is P4. The Death Ray from Australia is P5. Dragon from Australia is 6th. Buck from Australia is P7. Captain Steve from Australia is P8. Race start. Kraka is first. Kraka lost first to Nyack. The Death Ray is P3. Kraka from Australia is P3. Dragon is 5th. HAV from Australia in WA 1/4 RTH is P7. Captain Steve in Rent is 11. Captain Steve lost 11th to Buck. Lee Rogers is P7, 0.3 ahead of Givo Animalione. Lee Rogers lost P7 to Givo Animalione. Nyack on lap 2 is third, 0.1 behind Dragon. Nyack passed Dragon for second. Givo Animalione from Italy in Pirelli is 6th, 0.3 behind HAV. Givo Animalione is now P5. V. Cracer on lap 2 is 6th battling Dragon. V. Cracer lost P10 to Lee Rogers. Buck is P7. HAV exiting pits. Dragon in Remus is 5th, 0.1 behind Givo Animalione. Driven exiting pits. The Death Ray in Pirelli is P3, 0.3 behind Nyack. Dragon is 5th, 0.5 behind Givo Animalione. Givo Animalione was 4.9 faster last lap. The Death Ray is third, 0.4 behind Nyack. Buck in Castrol Edge is 6th, 0.3 behind Boda. Racer in Castrol Edge is P11, 0.2 behind Lee Rogers. Dragon exiting pits. Racer is now 12. Driven from Australia in Remus is P11, 0.5 behind Lee Rogers. Voda from Australia is P5, 0.3 behind Givo Animalioni. Voda passed Givo Animalioni for P4. Buck is 6th, 0.4 behind Voda. Buck passed Voda for 5th. Titan from Australia is 8th, 0.3 behind HAV. Racer in Castrol Edge is 12th, 0.5 behind Dragon. Captain Steve exiting pits. Lee Rogers in Rock is P9, 1.0 behind Driven. Driven was 3.6 faster last lap. Driven from Australia is 8th, 0.5 behind Givo Animalioni. Kraka exiting pits on softs. The Death Ray exiting pits on softs. Driven past Givo Animalioni for P7. Racer in Red Bull Mobile is 11th, 0.5 behind Dragon. Buck exiting pits on softs. Captain Steve entering the pits is P13. Givo Animalioni is 11th. Titan entering the pits is 12th. Givo Animalioni exiting pits on mediums. Givo Animalioni passed Racer for P10. Racer exiting pits on softs. Lee Rogers in Rock is P7, 0.4 behind Driven. Titan exiting pits on mediums. Niak exiting pits on mediums. Kraka in Castrol Edge is second on softs, 0.4 behind Niak. Lee Rogers entering the pits is P7. The Death Ray is P3 on softs, 3.7 behind Kraka. Voda exiting pits on mediums. Driven exiting pits on mediums. Kraka on lap 7 is second, 0.5 behind Niak. Lee Rogers exiting pits on mediums. Voda in Remus is P8, 0.4 behind Driven. Voda is now P7. Kraka is second, 0.3 behind Niak. Givo Animalioni exiting pits on mediums. Kraka passed Niak for first. Niak is P2 battling Kraka. Kraka was 6.2 faster last lap. Niak passed Kraka for P1. Titan exiting pits on mediums. HAB exiting pits on mediums. Kraka from Australia is P2, 0.8 behind Niak. Kraka was 6.2 faster last lap. Buck entering the pits is 10th. Buck exiting pits on mediums. Voda is P6, 0.4 behind Driven. Kraka is second, 0.6 behind Niak. Voda in Castrol Edge is 6th. Best lap is a 1:12.393. 4.588 off the fastest lap. Kraka is second, 1.0 behind Niak. Lee Rogers in Rock on lap 9 is P8, 0.2 behind V. Cracer. Kraka is second, 1.1 behind Niak. Niak was 0.7 faster last lap. The leader has just finished the race. Niak finished first. Kraka finished P2. The Death Ray finished P3. Buck finished P10. Dragon finished P4. Driven finished 5th. Voda finished P6. V. Cracer finished P7. Lee Rogers finished P8. HAB finished P9.